What's going on, guys? 6:35 in the morning on a Saturday. Haven't opened my Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Didn't want to get spoiled, but today's the day. Endgame time. I'm going to be taking the 10 o'clock in the morning. Yes, taking that one. Got up at 6. Gonna get dressed at 7. And I'm heading out at 8. Now let's go. Alright, so we're in the theater. We got Lauren right here. We got Maurice right here. Yo, it's about to be epic. I will tell you more after we're done.
Like your business.
Alright, so we just saw Endgame. I don't know if you can see that white part right there. That's dry tears. Dry tears. I'm gonna tell you this right now. As a Marvel fan, I was not ready for that movie. I was not ready for what was about to happen. Alright. I will review more when I get home. So, I decided to record the next day because there was a lot going on. But this is going to be my review for Avengers Endgame. So I'm going to do the review first, then I'll do the spoilers later on. So, to start off, I really enjoyed the movie. Like, it was amazing. It was it's a lot to process while watching it because of what happened in Endgame. Like, it's just like, let me heal first, and then a year later it's another one. So, but don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful for that. But this movie was way better than Infinity War. And Infinity War was good. Very good. And it was just a lot of fan service. There's gonna be some parts where you're gonna be like, "Oh, I seen that before," and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, that happened. I seen that in the comics." So there's gonna be a lot of that. I definitely, you know, there was a lot of times where I was like, "Oh, I seen that. Oh yeah," you know. They reference a lot of stuff because Anthony and Joe Russo are fans themselves, right? So that's what makes it even better. So, I did love all the acting. There was a lot of parts that I wasn't ready for. There's a lot of emotion in this movie. There's mostly all about, you know, family. And it was just an amazing movie. So, enough about the review. Spoilers are coming out right now. Here's your warning right now. All right. You're still here? Get ready for spoilers. So, the one that started it all, Iron Man died at the end. the way I was so connected with him, the way I smiled every time he said something, it's like, man. And this is like the second movie I cried on. The first one was Logan, because you know what happened to Logan. But I was just like really broken by him dying. It really hurt. Let's see. There was a lot of comic book references, like the time where the team went to the planet that Thanos was on. We see him cooking up something, and he's wearing this shirt and this uniform that he wore in the comics, and it was just like, wow, they actually did that. So it was like there already, we didn't even get to like, I don't know, like 10 to 15 minutes of the movie, and you giving us comic book references already, and it's like this is gonna be bigger than Infinity War. So Captain Marvel, the movie Captain Marvel was alright. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good as well. It was alright. But I think the Russo brothers have really improved her more, and they also gave her the comic book accurate haircut, the short haircut that she had in the comics. And I really love that. I really love her new suit. And when I was looking at her, I see on the bottom she has this little lace, like she always has. So I'm like, did the Russo brothers just really do that? Did they really just give us a comic book accurate Captain Marvel suit? Because in the movie, I didn't really see no satchel or anything, or I was like, okay, are they gonna give it to her later on? And they did. So I was like, I was really grateful for that. Let's see. The best part about the entire movie, the two parts, was when Captain America, he willed Mjolnir, and I was up on my chair when I saw that, and that was straight out of the comics as well. And there was also when Thanos was beating down on Captain America, and he was breaking his shield, a vibranium shield. He broke it, and I was like, is this where Captain America's gonna die, right? And then the part where you hear Sam Wilson's voice, and I'm like, yo, for real? You come on now. Then I see this little circle, Doctor Strange's circle, right? And then all I see is my boy Black Panther and Okoye and his sister and all that, and I'm like, yo, is this really about to happen? Is this really about to be the ultimate team up? And then I see everybody. I see the Guardians of the Galaxy. I see Spider-Man swinging in. I see Valkyrie. I see on the horse, and I see all these characters. I see everyone, and I'm like, oh, it's about to go down. And I do not mean to cuss, but Thanos, you are about to get fucked up. I swear, I was up on my chair. I see Ant-Man turn into Giant Man. I see him. I see Hulk. I see Rocket. I see everybody. It's like, oh my god. And guess what? Captain America is in the middle, and then he says it. He finally says it. I was like, yo, he really did that. I was like, this is how you conclude a saga. This is how you include it. This was the best comic book movie in 2019. I don't care about Shazam. I don't care about Captain Marvel. I do care about Spider-Man. I'm not gonna lie. But this was the most comic book accurate movie this year and probably next year. I don't know what's gonna happen next year, but this was the best movie ever. This was better than Infinity War. And there was a lot going on in Infinity War. But this is the ultimate team up that everybody was waiting for. They thought that we were going to get this in Infinity War, but we didn't. And then we finally get it at the last stand. So, how they defeated that... Well, actually, I forgot to say. They killed the present Thanos. In the first, 15, 20 minutes. Because he didn't have the gauntlet. He kind of spreaded them out. So they had to go time traveling everywhere. And, they just had to find the stones. They went to 2012. It was really, nostalgic. Because me and my brother, we went to go see the first Avengers back in 2012. And it was just wow. And no, what's crazy about it is I had my brother with me seeing Endgame too. So it was, really nostalgic. They also went to... Where else? They also went to Asgard, where they did Thor: The Dark World. They also went back in the 1970s, where they were trying to get more Pym particles, and also the cube, because in 2012 Loki escaped with the cube. But we see... No, okay, let me tell you. I saw Hank Pym. It was young Hank Pym. The camera is sliding, and then you see the original Ant-Man helmet from the comics. And I'm like, you're not just gonna slide and act like we ain't see that. That was Russo's. I want to thank you for putting so much comic book references and so much fan service that we have been asking for years. I just want to thank you. And I also want to thank Robert Downey Jr. for making all of this possible with his charm and everything, and becoming the Iron Man that I love and everybody else love. And he started this this universe strong, and he ended it very strong. So I just want to thank the Russos, and I want to thank Robert Downey Jr. and all of the actors and actresses that has portrayed in this movie, because this was the best movie ever. I don't care. Don't at me. Don't nothing. Also, while they were going back in time, because they had to go back in time and take back the stones and everything, Captain America, he stayed back in time to stay with Peggy and live his life that he wanted to for a very long time. Because you have to understand that Captain America has been living his life doing a war. He could not rest. He could not do anything without being in a war. So he stood back, stayed with Peggy. They got married. Don't know if they had a kid. We'll see later on. But there was a part where you see Steve. He's sitting there on the bench. I'm just like, oh, he came back, and I was like, whoa, he is old. And I was like, oh my God, does this mean he's gonna die too? So it's and then I see him with the shield, and he's giving it to Sam, and I'm like, yo, they really about to go this route. They're gonna give Sam the shield, and he's gonna be the new Captain America. So you have to understand, there was a lot going on, and it's really hard to cram all of this in one video. So don't know if I might do a live. We don't know, but I might do a part 2 if you want me to. But there was a lot going on. Thanos also... Oh, the Thanos from 2014 came to the present, and they fought the Avengers. So that's why... so yeah, that's what happened too. So, So all I have to say is just bye bye Thanos. But yeah, so my rating for this movie is 1,000 out of 10. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care if you think, oh, Shazam was better than this. Oh, Captain Marvel was this. Da da da. I don't care, because at the end of the day, Endgame takes it all. 2019 is the best year for the movies. Like, it's. I just can't wait for Spider-Man Far From Home. You will get a review from me out of that too. So, but yeah, that's it for me. That's my review. If you want more reviews, or you want me to, you know, do some reactions or anything, just make sure that you give me a comment down below. And let me know what you want me to do. Like, you want me to do an anime reaction? You want me to do an unboxing on something? You want me to do more movie reviews? Also, new series are coming out. Working on Speed Force. Don't worry about that. Working on a fan film. Also, might be doing gameplay soon. I might be doing some PlayStation VR games soon, so just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that's all I have today. So I hope that you enjoyed the movie. I hope that you loved every moment of it. And go down in the comments and let me know what your best part was. So that'll be it for me. So stay chilling like your name's Krillin, and I'm out. Peace.